This video tutorial will discuss how to perform firmware updates to the Process Defender. H2 flow controls may periodically release firmware updates. Applying these updates is essential to ensure the product continues to operate as intended. To be notified of any new updates, please scan the QR code located in section 4.3 of the manual that will create an auto-generated email to inform us of your specific application. Firmware updates may relate to the display and/or the sensor, so it's important to check for both. The Process Defender will have been delivered with a USB to Type A cable that looks the same as the following image. This cable will be used to connect to the display or sensor to a PC. Prior to connection, you will need to download and install the Process Defender Configurator program. The following link is where you will find the download file. This is also referenced in section 4.3 of the manual. Once we have downloaded the Process Defender configurator file, we can go ahead and open that on the desktop and we will see the following screen. Right now we don't see a connected device, so I'm going to go ahead now and then connect the USB to a Type A cable into the display. And you'll now see the display connected, the HMI connected here. In the bottom right of the screen, you'll notice there is an update available here, message in red. That tells us that we've identified that the HMI that we've connected does actually have updates available. What we're now going to do is go to the Updates tab and say Install Updates for selected meter. We'll now click OK to say Update the firmware, and it'll go through a process now of downloading the new firmware, deleting the old firmware, and installing the new firmware. What we can do now is click OK. That's the HMI or display updated. We will now update the firmware for the sensor, and I'm going to go ahead and plug in the sensor. The sensor will appear. Again, it tells me that I have updates available. Same procedure, click on the Updates tab and say Install Updates for this unit. Click OK, and that completes the firmware update for both the display and for the sensor.